Hey everyone, AC Fire here with the review for episode 2 of Made in Abyss. So, in this episode, two main things happen. The first one being that Reg becomes part of the orphanage after telling the leader about how he came to Earth, or about why he wants to be part of the orphanage stuff. So he explains that he's from the slums, the part of Earth, and that his sister took care of him, but she died, and that his arm uses foreign technology, but he doesn't know why his arm is like that. That's the story he uses, and the leader goes with it. And so he spends 2 months preparing to go down into the abyss, so he can become a red whistle. Because right now he only has a bell. Then in and then after that, um, Riko's mother Lyza apparently died, or they think she died. The people think she died because she left behind her whistle and some notes and a letter that um, that she used in her expeditions. So she was known as Lyza the Annihilator apparently, and because she defeated all her enemies, and so people were interested in like her whistle and being returned to the surface. And so Habo, he's the one who finds these things, and he's a black whistle who wants to be a white whistle, and he gives Eliza's whistle to Riko because that's Riko is her daughter, and also because I don't know if she has any other relatives. I don't think she does, and we find out that apparently Riko's father Torka had died on the expedition where Riko was born, and yes, Riko was born in the depths of the abyss, and apparently in this life reverberating stone or curse something stone, where it's like a big cube that apparently protected her from the curse of the abyss. And apparently the curse works in different ways depending on the depth. The difference though is that it's not the curse doesn't affect you when you go down, it's only when you go up. When you go up is when the curse affects you. So the way it works is that it gets the lower you go, the when you ascend, the lower you go down into the abyss and then ascend, the worse the curse gets, and the more pain you feel, like physical and mental pain you end up feeling, until you could possibly even die. So that's what happens. So that's explained. And so apparently, like I said, Liza left some notes and all this other stuff. And so um, at the end, we find out she left a letter that says to meet her at the bottom of the abyss. And the thing is that the bottom of the abyss, like why would she send a letter like that if she's dead? So the real question is, well, Riko, do something about it, because she was shown the letter, and we don't know what's gonna happen. So I think that was all that really happened. And then we also learned about the compass, which apparently this compass guides the person, or at least shows the person where the bottom of the abyss is, which I don't know if really is true, because apparently it points down, and so that's interesting. But besides that, I think that's all that really happens in this episode. And so let me see. So yeah, Ray transferred 2 months, and then yeah. So what I thought. Again, the animation looks great. Like the background and stuff look pretty nice, and the opening is not. It's pretty. I like the opening. The ending, I'm a little bit different about that one, but that's fine. Uh, but I think that I enjoyed it. I would give it an 8.5 this time instead of an 8, around an 8.5, because we did learn a lot more, and even though I know what is gonna happen next, it's definitely gonna be interesting for those who read who only watch the anime. What's gonna happen next? Hopefully, you're all interested. I am. Again, I already read the manga, but I like seeing the anime because it's in anime form, and I like the way they're making everything look nice. And hopefully, the uh, anime continues to interest you, and it's definitely gonna interest me at least. But what, I don't know about you, but I think that's all for this video. And let me know what you think is gonna happen. Is Riko really gonna try to follow her mother down? Because she was focusing on her own path anyways, becoming a white whistle even without her mother. But like now, I think she really probably wants to go down even more to the bottom of the abyss because of this letter that apparently her mother sent. What do you think is gonna happen with Reg, considering the whole issue with him being, not issue, but the whole thing with him being a robot and all that stuff? And how is he gonna help out Riko? And also, or were you weirded out by the whole thing, the test that they did on that Riko and the others did on Reg? And because that was definitely interesting, with trying to test out his body and stuff, and seeing all his parts of his body. That was weird, but definitely interesting. I think that's all for this video. I hope you all have a good day. Hope you like this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.